beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I'm your hostess, coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. On behalf of Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot, I go by Melinda, NailFanatic, or you can just call me Empress. I'm here today to deliver to you your free channeled tarot message from the download series. So sit back, relax, and have a sit. Listen for a while. If it's yours, if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. Or don't. If it doesn't resonate, leave it where you found it. The choice is always yours, so make your choices responsibly because, hey, at the end of the day, you're the one who will live with the choices that you make. If you want to know more about getting your personal reading or having your personal question at the end of this general free tarot message, the directions to have that done is below the video. I want to thank you for the growth on the channel. Thank you for all the love, and let's get into your reading. After these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. Welcome to your timeless reading for right now, whenever you found it. I want to begin by talking about what came through in the pre-shuffle. Your confidence is sexy and attractive. Yes, it is. You're looking fantastic. You're looking fabulous because your confidence is all over. It's all over, and it's highly attractive energy. The other thing I wanted to start with is Quentin drew us a new card for the deck, for the P&Q Oracle. It says, Grandma doing cards. This is Grandma doing cards. But he said he didn't have red, so he used pink. And there are 8 stars here. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to use that for the reading today, and then we'll go ahead and still pull a card from the P&Q Oracle. But when he said, I wanted to use red, but I didn't have red, so I used pink, I saw that it's because the anger isn't there. Everything is soft. Okay, so your energy is softened. What I got from that was your confidence is sexy, right? But also part of it is there's something about some anger or some hurt energy you were carrying, and now that's all softened. You softened all that energy. You've done some self-realization and awareness around that's benefiting you at this time. So let's go ahead and pull from the P&Q Oracle. Ooh, sopralo! What is the perfect message for the love and peace and happiness? Try it. Thank you. Oh, the TV. What are you choosing to tune into? If you don't like it, click off. Wow. How perfect is that? So that's why the upset energy, the anger energy, that's how the red was showing to me. Angry as a bull, a bull charging at a red. Yeah. All of that was coming through, and it's like, no, it's pink now. So giving me the light has come in. Mm-hmm. Ooh, it's pink now. Okay. Lights come into the situation, a lightning of the situation. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I want to get a card to see the external energy. The dominant, better said, thank you. The dominant energy on Earth affecting everything here. What's the dominant energy on Earth at this time? Please and thank you. The dominant energy on Earth at this time. I posted after the shadows last night a screenshot where it was 3:30 in the morning, and on December 12th, 2021. And of course, I'm just noticing all the 3 energy all over it. And I posted that. Okay, this is it. 7 of Cups. And I know this is it because in my hand while I was shuffling it, it was the only card that did like this. So dominant energy right now on Earth, there's a lot of people who are realizing that some shit wasn't quite what they thought it was, and they're wishing for something better. People making wishes, people finding hope, people finding, they're hoping that I'm wishing on a star. Dominant energy. Seven of Cups. Okay. It's always so much love here for you. The Seven of Cups, the definition that came through was unconditional love. And here it is that too. And unconditional love, like in the movie A Wrinkle in Time, is the energy that's going to put you in more alignment with that which you're choosing, which is another definition for the Seven of Cups, what you're choosing, making a choice, making a decision, especially as the display is on this image. Whatever you choose, we're going to love you, is what we get. Okay. So Spirit here wants us to understand that the dominant energy is on Earth is that people can choose whatever they do, what thou will. Do what you will, but don't bring harm to none. Not intentionally, and you'll be fine, right? So, but it's always your choice. Even if you choose to do that, which is going to bring harm to someone else, which is going to bring harm to thyself. That's still your choice that you have. So it's really a big energy about honoring choices. Okay. And I see that happening in our 3D experience where people are being more allowing. More allowing of others' viewpoints, decisions, choices, and where it's something that they themselves can't party with, can't vibe with, ain't feeling it, then they, let it go without having to try to change it. Just letting it go. There's more of that I'm getting. Okay. That's what the energy is calling for right now. The moon is in the past. Things hidden, secrets. The moon. Things being unseen. Things that have been unseen. Things that have gone unseen. I hear coming to light. Coming to light. And then we talked about bringing the light into this situation where it was angry and now it's pink. So it was angry, it was red, it was angry, very passionate, right? But it was coming through with the feeling of anger because that's all it is. Anger is just passion, but to a different extreme, right? Okay. A lower vibe. Cheers. Here's some water for us. All right. What do we have from the download oracle for today, please and thank you? So, hello. All right, here it is. It flipped in my hand. Wow, we just had this card come through. When did this card come through? The breakthrough comes after the breakdown. We just had this recently. I want to say it was in a shadows episode because I see the card in the dark glowing. So the breakthrough comes after the breakdown. I read so many cards. When I remember something about a situation in another reading with specifics, that's important because I do so many readings. I'm not trying to focus on holding all that stuff in. I don't even, anyways, if I recall a past reading, yeah, that's important. All right. Overall guidance for the day from the words of clarity. What do you got to say? Precious. My precious. Remember your value and your worth. I hear there's so much in a name. Remember your value and your worth. It's like I get your certified. I get your when they're giving me your certified, it's like they're also giving me like pedigree. You know, they're showing me like a preferred status that raises value. They're showing me pedigree pups who are high dollar pups. You know, I learned that there are very expensive dogs in this world, and cats and everything else, right? It's like, wow. And it's all based on their line. But if you don't have the certificate to go with it, oh, you can't sell it for that price no more, baby. That's how it works. You got that. You need them papers. Somebody, the papers are important. They raise the value, okay, in some sort of way. So there's something here about it's a higher value when it has them papers. So there's some, they're showing me a knockoff bag versus an authentic bag, the kind my daughter likes, with the certificate inside. You know, one is of greater value. Okay, the bottom of the deck, blocks. Wow. So again, what were you tuned into? What was the programming? What were you watching? What were you tuned into? Okay. If you didn't like it, you learned to click off because you didn't need to sit in that red, angry bull energy. We don't need all that every day. That's not the way we choose to live our life. You know, we're all about that love and peace and happiness. Yes, we are. The life that's free of stress, the life that feels more like bliss in this. Yes. Okay. The papers are important for the pedigree, to prove the pedigree, something about that, something about your value. So you're certified, and we're not talking about on physical. So don't think, if you don't think, you know, they said Melinda don't need to go get no damn certificate that says she knows how to read tarot. Long, dramatic pause. In your pink energy, you might give somebody that answer. A long, dramatic pause. Before you say, no, that's just not for me. Thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. All right. I have been called to use the tea leaf fortune cards for our message today. So let's see what we have. I'm going to put some shuffles into this. Want to see who was our first commenter today. Chalet, what's up, baby? I see Wanderer. I see Blue Bunny. I see Virginia. Yay, Vibrant Thing is with us. So thankful and grateful. Okay. Ooh, and all our silent lovers, stalkers, watchers, haters, imitators, all that. We love you too, baby. Because love and resistance, that's all hate is. You love me more than you know. One of these days, you'll find out too. Okay. All right. What do we have here for the tribe today? Let's see what's going on in the situation first. What's the situation? What's the experience? What is the experience? The experience is elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. This is the experience. You've had an experience. Oh, you learned a lot from this experience right here. Oh, you had to draw on all types of experiences that you were having to gather the wisdom to help you navigate something here. Yeah, definitely doing that. I have my handmade oracle all pre-shuffled. So why is the elephant here? We need a tarot card on this too. I need a tarot card first. Okay, the Cosmo Tarot. Hold on, we're going to shuffle this. So the elephant, I heard you got somebody long in the teeth. So when you're long in the teeth, they say you're up in age, okay? So you're wise. You got wisdom. Somebody calls you an old soul. I'll be like, when they call me an old soul, I'll be like, I'm an ancient soul, baby. I'm one of the ancients. Yes, I am. That's what I say. And when I was even younger in my 20s, I would be called, even sometimes as a teenager, called an old soul. And back then I didn't say that. I didn't start saying I was an ancient soul till my late 30s. Okay. So why is the elephant here? Clarify the elephant in the experience with the love and peace and happiness. Try here at this time. My divine design. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we go. Here we go. The Temperance card. I thought it flipped itself in reverse. Maybe it was in reverse and it just flipped itself upright. Maybe I'm holding the deck upside down. We're going to find out in a minute here. But what I know is the Temperance reverse. This is about you having an experience that taught you patience. It taught you to trust in divine timing. It taught you how to work on your emotions, how to deal with your emotions. You've changed. Okay. You've changed in a way that is, now you're wiser. You are wiser. You are more calm. You are more patient. You allow yourself to, you do the check line first. Before you go into anyone else and what somebody else has got going on, you do the check line first. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. Are we, what season today? No, not yet. Okay. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, sorry. Yeah, absolutely it is. Ooh, my bad. Ooh. Look, calm down. All right. Okay, yes. All right. So, yeah, Sagittarius. So, right now, that's the other thing. Right now is happening where are you returning? Are you from it? Are you returning from having been on a journey and setting out on a new journey? I hear, and the wise man knows he's always doing both. Okay. Clarify the Temperance and the elephant in the experience at this time, please and thank you. What's the current situation? The current situation that you want to talk about. Ooh, we have, clarifying this, we have the Emperor coming out with the Page of Swords. Okay. And then we have the Five of Cups coming out with the King of Cups. Okay. So in this experience, I see one person here who is blocked spying on somebody, wishing. There's somebody here who is blocked spying on somebody, wishing and hoping, having learned a lot. There's somebody here, you've learned a lot, so you learn to stand in your power. Okay, you learned how to walk away from something, emotionally mastering. I feel like, yeah, I hear you take someone by surprise because right before your eyes, they watch you drift away. So that's the situation. Let's look at your energy. If you open that door one more time, I'm going to put you out. Sit down and be still or get out right now. Do you understand me, grandson? Thank you. You have a whole house out there you can play in. I'm doing my show and you're being distracting. You know what? Go. I shouldn't have to talk to you in the middle of my show. And when you grown and you watch this video, you're going to remember this day. I love you. Bye. All right. I'll let you know when I'm done. Don't come in here no more. So that's the situation here. Ooh, did you dismiss somebody because they were a distraction and you were trying to get your business handled and they was over here distracting you and you were like, you know, okay, you could go. Bye. Love you. Bye. It's not that I don't love you, but you can't be here right now. Type shit. Why? Because I got work to do. I don't need this little distraction. Now I got to put more energy to staying focused here while he's over here standing here waving at me and shit. I'm like trying to ignore him because I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing, right? So there's something here about that. Everything happens for a reason. It was not by mistake that my grandson was in here and was acting up and going in and out of the room and shit. I don't like that. I really don't. One of my friends, when she heard that, and I was like, I'm getting ready to do my show. And she was like, okay, well, I'm going to take off. I was like, you're leaving? She's like, yeah, you're going to do your show. I don't want to be over here making noise and all that stuff. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks. Appreciate that. Respect. Well, at least that's a fucking 5-year-old that don't understand. Okay. Somebody else here in your experience, I heard you let them know something about yourself, just like I had let Quentin know before. Yes, he said, Grandma, can I stay in here again? I said, you going to be quiet like you was last time and just sit there and do your little stuff at the desk? He said, yeah. I said, okay, cool. That's fine. And he didn't. He did not do that. So you told somebody, hey, somebody said, hey, can I hang out with you? Can I be your friend? Can I be your lover? Can we try again? Whatever it was, right? And you're like, yeah, but are you going to be calm? Are you going to chill? Am I going to be able to stay chill around you? Or am I going to have to always be fucking answering for something or defending something or under attack for some type of way or listening to somebody else's boo-hoo bullshit story that ain't got no play in my life? I have a certain vibration I'm maintaining. What I don't want to hear about the problems of the whole hood. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. If you're going to sit up here and you want to talk to me about what's going on with everybody you know, and it's all bullshit, it's all one problem after another problem after another problem after another problem, you're like, oh, I already know better than to listen to this shit. I don't want to hear that shit. You can go tell somebody else. Why don't you go tell Tyrone? I think you better call Tyrone. Call it. And tell him, come on, help you get your shit. You're like, no. With that Page of Swords, 5 of Cups, somebody here spying on you. Somebody got an Aries spying on them. Somebody got an Aries spying on them. They're sorry because they love you. What you do? I could give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? I done gave it to you, now what you done did with it type shit. Okay. I hear Okay. So if that's the situation, let's look in the next position at your energy. What's going on with tribe? What's going on with the love and peace and happiness tribe? The most advantageous polar focus, something that's really happening with the tribe right now is what I was hearing. While I was singing that song, that's what I was hearing. Ooh, shit. And I specifically said most advantageous point of focus, right? Wow. Family sorrow in reverse. They said that card is in reverse. Leave it in reverse. Okay, and the thing about it is some woes, some sorrows, they're done. They're done. There's something here. It's done. Okay. Why is the Weeping Willow here? Because of, I love the Empress, baby. You've looked in the mirror. You know how to see things from both sides. You know how to turn the other cheek. God, there's so much symbolism in that little image right there. You've gone through to the hard place and you've become the diamond. You no longer hold the diamond. Now you know you are the diamond. Before you thought of your value in what you held. Now you know you are the diamond. This is changing your experience with family. You're feeling your family life feeling a raised vibration as you're feeling a raised vibration. Some of you are still developing this or reaching for this at this time. Know that it's here for you. It's here. It's here. It's here. And how can you do that? Okay. Maybe your family is your pooch. Maybe your family is your friends. Maybe your family is your coworkers. Maybe your family is your blood. Hey, if that's you, you better be grateful because everybody don't have that experience. Okay. Overcoming difficulties that have happened in the past. But you stayed in your Empress energy. Yeah, you stayed in your Empress energy. You stayed in your value. You stayed in your worth. You stayed in your love. I hear, and you share this with your family, and you teach this to your family, and you don't keep your self-awareness developments completely to yourself. Maybe some things you do, but I hear there are things that are very blanket energy and beneficial for anyone who applied them. So you share them with the ones who you love because you love them. Because if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander, my grandmother always said. But she never said it in this type of a way. This is like if you a tit for tat bullshit type of way she talked about. Anyways, why? See, and that's what I'm talking about. That's perfect. Thank you. Everything happens for a reason. Thank you, Grandma, for giving me that. She's like, yes, baby, that's what you're switching. You see the effects of all that negativity. It was at her house where I woke up in the morning to hear somebody like, fuck, shit. First thing in the morning, first words out of their mouth. They woke up this way. And I was like, I'm not used to hearing that shit in the morning, first words. Usually what I hear in my home growing up, thank goodness my parents had that. And it was usually my mother, honestly. She was always up in the morning. When we was up, breakfast was made. Everything was ready. Just get yourself together and get ready to go learn, and bring home some good grades. That's what my mother was concerned about, us learning. So she would be up and she would greet us with a good morning. You know, so for somebody here, family sorrows are over. You're making great advancements. Advancements. Oh. Advancements. Okay, so emphasis on van in that. What some of you know is that my father committed suicide. He set himself on fire in his van. So making great advancements. So what they're giving me with that is there's some sort of family tragedy. It could have just been a passing. Maybe it wasn't tragic passing, but there was a big emotional challenge, okay, surrounding family. Some of you, it was traumatic. Some of you, it was the shit that only movies are made of, right? I feel you on that. And the thing of it is, you're making great strides in overcoming that, advancements in overcoming whatever was that fucked up thing that at one point was responsible, you thought, for ruining your whole life. Okay. Clarifying this in the energy of the Empress, the mother. If your mother is in spirit, she's here with you. She's here with you. She's loving you. So, ooh, yeah, there's that. I'm telling you, there was some sort of very painful thing with the Three of Swords is our first clarifier. Heartbreak, the truth that hurts like a bee but sets you free. Judgment. Oh, I heard somebody had to release themselves from a connection to a family member, and that is very difficult for them. They don't necessarily like that. Okay. In the Nine of Wands, see, something is blocked. Something blocked there. Okay, what else? The Two of Cups. Even though there's love, you get a do not pass energy here. Somebody gets a do not pass energy. Although I love you, this right here, loud and clear in cards saying, I love you, but you go stay over there. You're not allowed here no more. You can't come to my house no more. Somebody can't come to your house no more out here because they stole enough already. They took enough already. They brought enough chaos already. I hear that's enough fight. That's the last time we gonna fight. Because I love you too much to be fucking fighting with you. So you know what? If I can't be around you and not fight with you, and I've done everything I could on my side to not fight with you, I'll remove myself from the fight completely. And I'll love you and never fucking see your ass again. If I can't love you and be respected with the same way that I respect you, I don't need it. And some of you realized through some things where you weren't respecting somebody the way you thought you were, because it was mirrored back to you again with that Empress energy. You've seen into the mirror. You've seen both sides of the thing. When you found that out, what'd you do? You went ahead and you start making changes. You start growing. You start evolving. You start learning. Self-awareness is everything. And you apply, honey. Which cause you to raise your vibration, switch your channel. The anger's not there no more as it used to be, because part of your doing this gave you the freedom from the guilt of bearing responsibility for the other person's lack to make decisions, because in what you chose to do, praise, you brought power to you by realizing that the way you felt was your fucking fault. And if you can't change it in the experience, then you change the fucking experience. Praise. Yes, I love. What a beautiful, beautiful message. Okay. So here you are in your Empress energy, moving out of sorrows of the family. You love somebody, but it's from a distance. From a distance. I don't know all the lyrics, but it's very beautiful and very connective. Okay, that's what I remember. All right. Let's see what's going on the other side of the table. The them. Okay. What's going on the other side of the table? Show me the energy, please, and thank you. Oh, what card did they show me? Oh, I was going to use that deck too. They had shown me before this. Oh, what they showed me was from the Mother Peace Round Tarot, the Four of Pentacles, and it's an image of a lady. She's got her, she's closing the covering over her hut, and she's got her hearth burning, and she's closing the door over her hut. So either you or someone in this experience is keeping to yourself, staying home, staying in your own energy, staying in your own space, stopped investing financially in something, stopped spending time somewhere, something like that. All right. What is going on with them in this experience? Wow. This is also in reverse. The harp. And it says great happiness, and it's in reverse. And they said, because it's a loss of great happiness. There's a loss of great happiness. So somebody here, very much in a low vibration. This person could have some mental health issues where they're dealing with like bipolar or depression or manic depressive, something like that. Okay. What's going on the other side of the table? The Pentacles. It's an ongoing cycle with someone here. Okay. Somebody here busy at work trying to ignore a loss. Somebody here busy at work wondering how they're going to. Somebody need to be busy at work and they're not. Oh, somebody hates their job. Somebody hates their job. Okay. What the hell? Somebody here though, there's a loss of happiness. They feel like, how do I make it work? I feel like somebody says, how do I make it work so the happiness doesn't get lost? Clarifier is falling out. We have the King of Wands. This dude is back. Did you know that a dude is a hair on an elephant's ass? Woo, woo, woo. Whoa, there's so much in that. Thank you. Wow, that channeled message was in the making since I was a child. Wow. Okay. Hold on. The dude is the hair on an elephant's ass. Hair. Consciousness. The connection to the consciousness. So the wisdom came from something you sat on. Did you sit? I heard, did you sit on somebody's face and learn something? Oh, Lord, that's what I heard. Oh, my God. Okay. Wow. On a sidebar message, somebody here about to get turned the F out. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Somebody's about to get turned the F out right here. Okay, the King of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, and one more, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody here is thinking about how much they love and how much the love is over. And this person is a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, masculine energy. This person is thinking about it. Pages are just thoughts, honey. Pages are qualities of the mind. So their thoughts, maybe they're words. They could be words. But it's not action. They're thinking about what to do with their resources. They're thinking about what they want. They're thinking about what would make them happy, but they're not acting in this. Okay. Somebody here has interesting. I see a new energy coming in. They want me to follow that line. I hope it continues for the rest of this reading. But right now, somebody's got a new person coming into their life. You've gained a lot of wisdom from your recent experiences. There's a single person who's got a new person coming into their life is somebody who you vibe with. It's interesting because I hear you can sense that you're in a new energy. You can sense that this is different. It feels different some type of way. Okay. It takes somebody by surprise, and there is a stable flow. I hear a stable flow. Okay. All right. So they came up as a heart, great happiness in reverse. Somebody here, a loss of happiness. And then the Eight of Pentacles talking about dedicated effort. Okay. So somebody here is continually going, it's like going in cycles, working for something, but not letting it happen, not following through. Okay, because it's coming to an end. Somebody here is thinking about a love and what they did and how it's over, and they don't want to do it no more. And it's a loss of happiness. Somebody here is sad because of a loss of happiness. Okay. What is what you need to know? What you need to know from the tea leaf fortune cards? What does Spirit want tribe to know about this experience? Okay, everyone who's watching, what do they need to know? They need to know the moon changes in your life. You've made the change. You've made the necessary changes. That's what you need to know. It came out in reverse, and they're saying the reversal is because you've already done this. You've made the necessary changes in your life, okay, that needed to be made to change the energy. That's why you're feeling the difference in energy. Okay, some of you really literally felt the shift of energy in your experience, and that happened for you around the full moon. Okay, that happened for you around the full moon. Something happened there. Okay, clarifying this moon card in reverse and what Spirit wants you to really know here. We have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is the end of a situation, wrapping it up. Yeah, when you did this, you brought and wrapped up a situation. You put an end to something that had become very burdensome. Another thing you need to know is the big part of how you did that was through allowing each one to carry their own burden. Allowing for ones to carry their own burden out here. Because you don't have to carry everybody's burden. Okay, it's not, and that's what we were talking about. You are okay with hearing about things that are happening that aren't pleasant in people's life, but that's not the only thing you want to hear about, you know? And it's like, do we have to talk about that for an hour, for 3 hours, for 3 days? How long will we talk about this? How many hours will we spend talking about this shit right here that we don't even want to let in anymore? Because you understand the power of thought and what happens by what you're talking about, your conversation. You understand that your conversation carries weight, honey. Okay, your conversation carries weight. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Your conversation carries weight. I'm hearing because everybody else's conversation is very light. I'm hearing it's the fluff. People like to talk about the fluff so much. You're not like that, okay? You're not into that. So some changes in your life will be removing those fluff lovers and sticking to those who like steak and potatoes like you do. You want to talk about the meatier things in life. You want to talk about real things, like, because you're working on real things. You're learning real things. And when we say meatier steak and potatoes and real, what we mean is things that actually affect positive shift in you and your life experience. You're somebody who is constantly making moves, learning, advancing, evolving in order to elevate yourself, in order to improve on yourself. See, you ain't in competition with nobody out there. You're just trying to be better than the you was yesterday. You know, that's all you're trying to do. And you're doing it consistently. The breakthrough comes after the breakdown. There's been a breakdown here. Something is broke down, but there's changes that come in now, and there's a lightening of the load, and it's not ire and anger and all of that anymore. Whatever this was you removed from your experience, it's like, oh, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Yes. Okay. I heard I can see all obstacles out my way. The Two of Pentacles, there's the changes, okay? And the Four of Wands saying it's begun, and let the games begin. I heard let the games begin. And the Knight of Swords, in the games, this shift happens quickly. And the Six of Swords, things get better. I love, let the games begin. Because, honey, the shift happens. It happens quickly. The effects of the change are implemented quickly, okay? So swift change coming in soon here that make things easier. And it has to do with removing stuff that keeps you in this energy of frustration. Is it letting go of some fucking ideas? I feel like in this segment, in this session, we're really talking about letting go of somebody who did not see your value and your worth. You are more worthy and valuable than they treated you. They might have treated you outright, but it wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough. What somebody brought to the table, it was not enough. Somebody did it. It just wasn't enough. They needed to do more. There, see, here's the thing. What it's giving me is the energy of Jesus at the temple, and the people were talking shit about the little old lady who only put 2 coins of small value into the offering bucket. And Jesus said, I tell you now this day that her offering was of greater value than all of these, because she didn't give from her surplus, from the extra she didn't want. She gave all she fucking had. Somebody here said, oh, I don't need that anyways. I'll give it to this one. God saw their heart in that. I'm like, nah, bitch, cut that shit off. God, with the Judgment card in what was going on with you position as a clarifier here, God said, cut that shit off. They thought that they could just fucking nickel and dime you, string you along, not come to the table correct in some type of way. They weren't giving from what they had. They weren't really invested into something. They were just nickeling and diming somebody. They were just playing games. They were just, it's like, well, I already done had all my steak and potatoes. You can have the leftover green beans. I don't like green beans anyway. It's like somebody was giving you their green beans while they ate all the steak. Bitch, you better give me your green beans and half of that steak and half of them potatoes. Or better yet, why don't you order you another steak? You can afford it. Give me the fucking steak and potatoes. Why didn't you bring me a plate to get with? Anyways, you should have brought me my own plate to get with. What the fuck is you coming over here? You had it. If I had it, I will give it to you. When I have it, what I have, I give. It's that. That's what somebody realized here. You went through this whole moment where you realized, like, with what I have, I give my all. And somebody didn't value that. They didn't see that. And they thought that they could come with their throwaways. We're not doing that here. We're not fucking box trolls. Ain't no box trolls up in this, bitch. If you don't know what box trolls are, there's this cute little movie, and they're like trolls, and they live underground, and they live in cardboard boxes, and they scavenge. We're not fucking box trolls. We don't want your leftovers. We like our own plate, thank you very much. And don't worry about it, because clearly that's a problem for you. With all your resources, with all your love and all your beautiful words and promises of I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, right? Hold on, I'll go get my own. How about that? You think I'm going to eat leftover green beans? Hold on, bitch. I'm going to go buy my own steak and potatoes, and I'll eat it by myself. Thank you very much. Get the fuck out. It's like I had to tell Quentin, boy, get out my room. You got to get out. You might not have said get the fuck out. You might have been nicer. But either way, it was a sayonara, sucker. I heard you don't know what you're giving away. They don't know what they're giving away. Okay. Oh, Lord, so much there. You got some wisdom. Something that was hidden in the dark came out to light. I see that too here. Yeah, something that was hidden in the dark came out to light. This is what you know. It came out in your intuition. Spirit's like, you bang on point. If your intuition had to do anything with all this we've been channeling through, then you were a bang on point. So let's see what we got coming out for you in the guidance for your next step. Okay, what's your next step? What make your next move your best move? Make your next step one you can groove to. Let's groove tonight. Share the spice of life. Okay, clearly somebody hasn't gotten over something here because someone is going out of your life or the end of a situation. You need to put that shit in a casket, bury it. Oh, somebody here, the spirit showing me, like, if you're having a really hard time letting go of something, you can do a physical, like a mini funeral for the experience. It could be a relationship. It could be a hope. It could be a dream. It could be anything of significance, and you can literally write it down, put it in a little box, go bury it somewhere. To take that, somebody needs to do that physical action because it's going to do something to your brain. Okay. And when you do it knowing like, okay, this is over. I can move on now. Somebody needs to take a copy of that marriage certificate, not the original document. Somebody said, no, fuck that. I'll just bury the original. What I need it for? All I need is my divorce decree. What? Okay. Anyways, and bury that shit. Okay. Because it's something about the visual connection with the burying of it and putting it in a box. This is going to help you right along. Okay. But yeah, the guidance, your next best move is going out of your life. Somebody is leaving. Somebody here, oh boy, somebody here is going to hear about oh boy, the world. Somebody literally here, you don't rest, put something to rest here. You don't let something to rest here. Yeah, you're going to hear about something that makes you completely end. It's like, okay, I can't do nothing here. I'm good. Again, the energy of loving you from a distance. I love you, but stay the fuck over there where you be. I'm going to stay over here where I be. You mind you, you do you. I'm going to do me. I'm going to stay over here in my own energy. Thank you very much. From the clarifiers, what do we have? The Hierophant, big Taurus energy, also life lessons, higher education, spirituality, and all that involves spirituality. Okay, I hear traditions. The word is traditions. Okay, the devil. Whoa, the Hierophant and the devil, the Taurus and Capricorn energy there. Okay, earth signs. Okay, what else? The devil is also divine connections that teach you about your shadow traits. Okay, divine connections. Somebody here, what you're bearing is a marriage to. It was a divine connection. It was a marriage. It was a divine connection. It was a soulmate. It was a twin flame. It was a connection that taught you about your shadow traits, and it's what you're bearing at this time. Okay, what else? The Ace of Wands, taking your power back. In your power, you took the power out of that experience. The Six of Pentacles. Okay, and why? And the Six of Wands. Okay, they said keep this one too. So now there's 5 on this position. That was not my plan. So whatever this is you letting go of, because you learned the lessons, okay, the Hierophant and the devil, you learned the lessons about lust. You learned the lessons about addiction. You learned the lessons, because it's like with the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, it's giving me big time. What you put out comes back to you. The Ace of Wands. You could, this is very strong. Do whatever you want. But remember that you're responsible for the choices you make, and you will be the one to experience the repercussions of every choice you make. So make them wisely. Somebody here, there's a person who, what is they're letting go of? They had a really bad fucking habit, and you've overcome it. Congratulations. We're so proud of you. That's awesome. Somebody here broke an addiction. Somebody here, you just broke an addiction to a fucking person. Somebody you with the devil card that brings in obsession. Somebody who was obsessed. Somebody who was obsessed. No longer obsessed. Why you so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna know. Okay, let's see. So the guidance. Take your life lessons. Okay, you found your power from this shadow triggering experience, and you're gonna get what you put out there. So, but to get it, if this can't give it to you, then you gotta make room and let this go. So what can give it to you has room to come up and show. Okay, show and prove, baby. It's about showing and proving. Oh boy. Okay, so let it go. You have understood some triggers. Okay. Ooh, interesting. I also see an experience here where there's a Taurus and a Capricorn that's getting there's a new connection here, something new happening. Okay. There's a common flow here with the Six of Pentacles and Six of Wands with this Ace of Wands. In the new energy, once you let go of this, I see on the other side of this casket, once the services are done and everything, I see a Taurus with the Hierophant, Capricorn Devil, Ace of Wands, seed of a new beginning, Six of Pentacles. That's that Taurus energy investing in time or financially into a situation. Okay, the Six of Wands on victory. Okay, also this is the Capricorn person taking action and overcoming obstacles and challenges in order to flow with somebody. So somebody here realizing something, and then there's going to be more harmony and more flow between two people and whatever that looks like. Okay. All right. What do you get? What's the outcome? From the tea leaf fortune cards, what's the outcome? Dang, fly right on out. Why don't you? Oh my God. I love the sun. Happiness and well-being is what you get, honey. Yes, this is beautiful. So overcoming this addiction to a person, to a connection, to a substance, to a habit, whatever. Awesome. Okay, you also have the Queen of Cups coming out for you. You're going to be in a more receptive state because of the fact that you're in a higher vibration putting you in a more receptive state. Yes, taking your time to chill and heal and focus on your worth and your value and your goals. This Queen of Cups came out with 3 of the cards. We have the Four of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. Pulling back your energy, taking care of you with the Queen of Pentacles. Focus on your true goals, on your worth, on your value, okay, on your home. And the Four of Swords, that was the way to chill and heal. So if you've been keeping to yourself, staying home, focused on you, that is the work that you had to do to get this outcome. I'm getting, and they're telling me, put them over there. So I'm like, okay. You're in a more receptive state, in a more receptive flow state. Okay. Oh, goodness. Let's see what else. Clarifying the sun here in the outcome. The Tower. Surprise, shock and awe. Something sudden and unexpected happens. The Hangman. A new perspective. A whole different side of things. The whole other side. The 10 of Cups. Oh, another side of love is what somebody's seeing here. And final clarifier is justice. Justice is being served, and somebody here is going to be learning the happier side of love. This reminds me of something that I put out there to the universe a while back. I said, listen, I've already learned about this dark side of loving somebody and the shadow aspects in loving somebody. I'm ready to learn about love in a happy, harmonious way, in a happy, harmonious flow. I'm ready to have that type of love experience. That's something I'd like to learn. So let's see what that looked like, right? Okay, the bottom of the tarot deck is the Chariot. Again, if you haven't yet broken this obsession, addiction, this connection that it looks like just brings nothing but sorrow, and your wisdom has told you got to let it go, regardless of what type of connection it is. It's the Chariot's been pushing you to do it, honey. You got to push to do it. You got to go through it, because if you don't, It'll be like drawn and quartering your soul from your fleshly being. Okay. You'll never fully be apart, but it will be painful. The Seven of Pentacles. Oh, honey, the Seven of Pentacles is screaming at me. You did all you could. Now it's time to cut your losses and move on. Go. You can go your own way. You can go your own way. What do we have from the feels? What's the message for the feels at this time? Oh, this is not the feels. It's my handmade oracle. The feels is just one of the 3 series in it. Okay, here we go. What series is this from? The Guiding Lights series. It says, expressing your true feelings puts you one step further down the path you have chosen. Some of you, this whole thing, that you had to let go of was telling the truth. I really fucking love her so much, but I had to forgive myself for allowing her to continue to come back, hoping that I could help her, that her life had gotten better, that she would be different. And in that process, betraying myself when she already showed me what she was. It's like that. So admitting something that is difficult to admit, you know, because you can sit up there and blame somebody else all you want to. And you could try to pretend like you don't have no feelings. Maybe they ain't in your experience. I fucking love you. But I'm not going to let you back in here and give you another chance. I already gave you all these times to do this, to over and 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 over again. Not doing it anymore. Somebody's like, I'm just not doing it anymore. Don't have the capacity, the desire, the will to allow myself to be in an experience with somebody who has already showed me they're abusive, disrespectful, disloyal, dishonest, conniving, scheming, low vibrational, whatever it was, nature. Okay. It's at the bottom of the handmade oracles. It is from the feels this time. It says, I'm afraid to give in to my feelings, protective. Yeah, you are trying to protect yourself by denying that you actually still love someone, by denying that you care for someone. Somebody here in the experience, part of why you've withdrawn from them is because they were afraid to give in to the love that you knew they loved you in the beginning. We talked about you loving me, all you haters and imitate all that stuff I was talking, all the shit I was talking in the beginning. Oh, so perfect for this message right now, because it's like, hey, love, was it love and resistance? That's all hate is. You love me more than you know it, and that's the same. That was you love me more than you know it. That's the title. And the thing is, I know it. They love you more than they know, but you know all about it. All right. So, final closing message from the Universe Has Your Back Oracle. What do we have as a final closing message? If you sent your donation, I'm going to need you to hurry up and put where I can find it. And your question, if you sent your $10 US minimum donation, if it's a love donation, please mark love donation. Thank you all for all of that. Whoever's doing that, may the love multiply and return to you swiftly on the wings of grace and ease and flow in beautiful ways. Thank you. Praise. All right. And either way, if not, I'm going to do this message and then we'll be done. All right. So final guidance, final closing message from the Universe Has Your Back. So, hello. Right here. We have 2 cards. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. Praise. Praise. And we've talked about capacity of love. Somebody, they just don't have that capacity to love like you do. And you need somebody that knows has the capacity to love with the depth of you. Okay. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. And that's what you've been doing in this experience, I hear, and keep doing that. It's serving you very well. It is glorious and beautiful in your energy. Yes. Okay. So this is what we have for you at this time. So thankful and grateful for every one of you giving this a thumbs up and watching all the videos that I do and choosing me for your personal readings. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. In the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. Mwah.